The float rower, I think, using it, it does feel a lot more like you're in a boat. So when I got on it, I think the most obvious thing was that my position felt a lot more like I was in a boat. So sitting at the catch, for example, because you can have your hands apart, my shoulders just felt a lot more relaxed. My hips were where they needed to be. I could sit them really comfortably. So then when it came to the drive, I really did feel like I was connected. And then coming through to backstops, again, because the hands are separate, you can really get that range of motion, and your hands can come through and you're not restricted and restrained to just having them right in front of you, which is really, really nice. Having the roll and the motion of the float row does make it feel like you're in a boat. Factors like having to stabilize yourself, use your core, work your muscles in that sort of way is really key. So then when you are having to train on land, if the weather's a bit rubbish or you are just doing your general baseline aerobic training, it means that when you are indoors, you're still getting an authentic experience, which is really, really nice. And another thing I noticed because of all that as well, when it comes to using other rowing models as well, after spending hours at a time on there sometimes, I would come off and I would feel really, really quite sore and achy. And obviously with the float rower, you still get an awesome training experience, but it's not to the extent where my body was just felt battered. The impact is a lot less, and when you're coming into the front, I think the setup really is key. I'm quite a tall person, like a lot of rowers are, and I think getting into those positions can be quite challenging sometimes. So being on the float rower, it does give you that flexibility to move and find those positions that are natural for you, like you can in the boat. But on other rowing machines, you can't, you're stuck, and there's not much you can do with that. Whereas the float rower, you can adjust yourself by moving yourself, which is really, really nice. It doesn't matter whether you've just begun rowing or you're an elite rower, the float rower really is the rowing machine for everyone.